Christmas.
So nothing like a good bloodbath for the holidays, huh, ladies?
Yeah, why not?
But I'm always interested in, because you've all had work before. You're probably not so much on the gore, but what's life like on a set of a gory, bloody slasher flick?
Just a lot of fun, surprisingly. Yeah, not as sort of scary or frightening.
We're pretty messed up from it now, huh?
Right now, we're traumatized, actually.
There was a lot of coffee, a lot of chatter, a lot of Glenn Morgan, our director, saying, "Okay, shh, we're rolling now." Like,
yeah, it's the danger of having 6 girls.
So,
so
the escalating tone goes up and down.
Yeah.
Bring it down, ladies. Bring it down, ladies. But I can't. I will admit I have trouble with horror movies. I'm a looker. You do the ooh, or the, so I exactly, pretty much so.
Yeah.
And are you wearing black nail polish?
Yes.
Oh,
Black
sinister.
For Black Christmas.
Skull.
Uh-oh, we're on
Representing.
trouble. But I can't even imagine how a horror script reads. So someone gives you the script and says, "Okay, we got this movie for you," and you start reading. How does it read compared to like a normal script or something? Just say
Don't read it alone at 3 o'clock in the morning, which I did. Like I was sent the script. They're like, "Oh, this would be a really, really cool role for you. The director really wants to meet you." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay." And I'm like, "Black Christmas. How scary can this be?" And I actually wasn't. I had heard of the original from the 1970s, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together. And literally at 3 o'clock in the morning, like alone in my bedroom in my house, I'm like, la, la, la. Like, and every 2 seconds I was convinced that like Billy was like coming out of the toilet or something, like locking doors, putting the alarm on. So that's a little different. You don't get that in romantic comedies.
I find it last night, people that were after the movie, there was one girl in particular that comes to mind that wouldn't go to the bathroom by herself. I mean, people are so affected by horror movies. Were anything in your childhood, cinema-wise, that just blew your mind? It just I can't be alone right now.
I saw The Shining when I was really little on Halloween with like a bunch of my friends,
Oh.
like 10 years old on like HBO or something, and we're like, "It's Halloween, let's watch The Shining." We were literally screaming like through the whole movie, and ever since then I have like nightmares of the girls and the red rum and
Well, it's funny because I saw The Shining too. I must have been a weird little kid because I thought it was like a really funny movie. Like, and it was like amusing to me. Freddy Krueger was my and like every Halloween in my neighborhood, they would have like the fun house, and this guy would dress as Freddy Krueger, and it was the most. I mean, I literally still have nightmares from it. And the guy wouldn't break character.
Oh my God.
And like I'm a little actress, so I'm thinking like, no, you're totally fake. And he was not. He would not lit up with the claws and the red striped shirt. I think that's why I can't wear red and black striped shirts to this day.
But,
Freddy Krueger.
I think everybody growing up had a neighborhood house that was supposedly haunted. Did we have that in your situations?
I did have that. There was a house in my neighborhood that had, I don't know if it was like chimneys or something on the roof, but at night it looked like people standing on the roof in like black cloaks.
Ooh.
And for years, I believed that it was true.
Cool.
Yeah. People were like, anytime that somebody visited town, they'd like drive by at night and say, "Look, there they are. They stand on the roof all night long." And like, it was so, it was very spooky.
Mine was worse. It was awful. I grew up in Brooklyn, and there was a restaurant that burned down at like by the sea. And anytime that my family and I would drive by, my sister was like, "The pirates are still there." And I'm like, "Oh my God, the pirates are still there." I was convinced that like these pirates would like break out of this restaurant and like come get me because they set fire to the restaurant. So yeah.
I gotta tell you the most evil thing I ever did as a child. There was this movie we saw on TV where these little things came out of the registers and they would say, "Sally, we want you, we want you." So I went upstairs, got a blank cassette recorder, and fast forwarded to the end and said, my sister's name is Lori. "Lori, we want you, we want you." At the end of the tape, rewound it to the 90-minute part, threw it under her bed at bedtime, and just waited upstairs.
Oh my
waited
God,
90 minutes, and then
that's
the
so
screaming started because
That's terrible.
I was a horrible, horrible person. So
That is, you know what? That's not cool.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Now you have to go buy a million tickets to Black Christmas on
I
Christmas
will.
Day.
I will, absolutely. Thank you so much. It's an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Did they make a body cast of you? Oh, you? How creepy was that seeing her?